Alright, guys. Playing into Gravy Bones today. I just tried to record a video into him, and it is unable to be posted because they conceded halfway through the game. But it's alright. We're here playing another one, and we'll see how this one goes. Starting off with some lovely cards. We're going to pitch those ones away. I'm going to park that with Stand and Arsenal. Gravy sends some big numbers, and we like to be able to block those numbers well. Chum. Interesting. Chum is one of the allies that we actually don't really care that much about. They only attack for 4. And they have 6 health, so they're not really convenient to ever kill. So just 4. Okay. Cool with me. If I'm being completely honest, there are no allies out in the field, so we might just clear Chum from grave. With this gravekeeping. So that way we don't have to worry about him. Because, like, sometimes he is annoying. It's a free attack. They don't have to pay for it, which is helpful into fatigue. And it is still an ally. So, might as well clear while we can. And we will get rid of that Chum. Who do we get this time? Oyston. Interesting. And Chum again. Okay. Go ahead and block here. This is not a good hand. We're gonna pitch Withstand. And pitch Liar's Charm to your ability, because, yeah. And then we get a Chum out. Nice. I mean, I don't think he's made a gold yet this turn. I can probably lock this out and make them lose hook. Also, we don't want the on-hit gold. Okay, no, they had made a gold. I just missed it. Yeah, that was an awkward hand. Not really. That's not really too bad. probably park that Rouse and Arsenal to clear Chum. Yeah. Call to the grave, Chum. Alrighty. Okay, it doesn't have go. Okay, yeah, that's all this is. Boop. Probably give. I don't need to block with Oasis. Yeah. Ah, unfortunate. Go ahead and pitch that one because we already know we're gonna have one in the next hand, and we kind of don't want two in one hand, especially when we are above them in life. Yeah, two chum out. That is certainly something. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, do we even want to play Gravekeeping? There's nothing good to target. I think we just want to kill Oyston. Solace. And I kind of want to activate Lyath, but I also kind of don't because I want to keep both of these. I want Rouse to put in the arsenal. Wow, that's a hand. Okay. So this is not a Rouse turn. We would have had 3 Oasis for Spite in hand if we had played that one. Nice. That's actually hilarious. And by hilarious, I mean why I don't want that. What was it? Scuba. We don't like Scuba. Scuba is a card we must kill. Ah, Whaler. Interesting. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think we're just gonna double Oasis here. Oh no, sorry. I did not mean to pitch Oasis. Bruh. I totally just targeted Oasis with Oasis. There we go. We're at 6 there. And then we'll do that. And then kill Scuba. Maybe we should have pitched the Gravekeeping, honestly. Yeah. We want to keep Macho Grande in hand for Rouse. Oh, right. No, just kidding. I have to pitch Macho Grande. Because then it won't come in for 4 if I don't. Thankfully, no information lost there. They already knew I had the Gravekeeping in hand. Sawbones. Okay, so we'll have to kill Sawbones first. Okay, fair enough. Oh no, I can't recur my Oasis Respites. Okay, Hook. Sawbones. This is for 6. Okay. Yeah. Boop. Boop. Oasis. And then we don't need to swing Hammer for 4 into Sawbones because he only has 2 health, so Hammer for 3 will be fine here. Okay. Here's a hand that plays Rouse the Ancients. Then we can probably send Terrasunder. Well, actually, no. With how much? They've got a full hand. We're definitely not going to be able to keep all that. Oh, come on. I finally had a hand that sent it. That's just rude. Six, 7, 8, 9. Take something out of that hand. Well, we can Gravekeeping the Conqueror, I think. I don't know if they're on Remembrance, but probably. What do we get? That's There are no good hits there. I mean, I guess we take the Salute because that's what lets him go the widest this turn. I also definitely should have pitched the Terrace under there. No, sorry. What? Oh, I didn't pay for Rampart last time. Right. Not bad. And that comes in for 6. Yup. 8, right. 8 go again. Oh, because, yeah, Gold Kiss. Well, I don't think I'm playing this Gravekeeping. I think I'm killing Rigor Mortis with it. Honestly, maybe we would have gotten more value out of that Terra Sunder if we just pitched it to Rampart, because, yeah, that would have been 6 value there, I think. Gravy is a hero you can very easily sneak value with Rampart into, because they close the chain so many times. Okay, well, here's a hand that could also play Browse, and hopefully does. Pay 0, drag down. Yep. Boop. Reveal those two. That'll get rid of one chum, and then do, do, do. Think now we still have, yeah, we still have all 3 Liar's Charms on deck. We can I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. If I make another Might next turn, as long as there's no Sawbones or anything, this will just come in for 6 and kill chum. Yep, so I got 2 blues. Cool. Although, that also requires me not blocking a lot this turn. I don't know how much we want to do that. Nice. Cool. As long as I don't send a Conqueror or something. I'll be fine. Okay. That is technically not a conqueror. I think we let it hit though, just because we can't afford to keep this in arsenal. Actually, we can. We can just wait to find a liar's charm to play it off of. Okay, well now we're definitely not keeping it. Yeah. So not a bad turn. I think we just go ahead and block it out as much as we can. We don't need a swing. Yeah. They'll probably play Oyston from Grave, and then not mean to unsort that. Play Oyston from Grave and then swing Chum. So that'll give us a chance to block with Rampart again. Yep. Honestly, we probably would have got more value by just paying for Rampart twice, but it's fine. I need to learn how to use Rampart into Gravey better. Power play is also a great way to clear Chum. It's kind of the other way we do it. What do we do here? We want to keep at least two of the. We want to keep at least power play and a blue. I think that's what we'll do for now. Yeah. I think we just hope that for multiple chain links. Okay. Okay. One is fine. Hmm. That's tough. I'm not sure what we do here completely. Honestly, I think we can afford to lose the remembrance. Or we lose the fearless, pitch the remembrance back into the deck with tunic counter. Yeah, that sucks, but I think that's better in the long run. Ah. Wait. Yeah, because I can't afford to let Chum get activated. I can't use tunic counter there. That's unfortunate. Thankfully, Rigor Mortis only has 1 health. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. A Midas touch. That's how we clear multiple allies in a turn. That is absolutely how we do it. This hand sucks. That pays for that to Chum. We don't really need the Midas touch yet. I think we'll just use tunic counter for now. Okay, Swabby. It's fair. This is tough. Yeah, we just go Swabby here. And we still have power play to deal with Chum, what we need. take the one from Tipple. That's fine. CNC. Sure. Ah, I can't do anything about that. Well, that's not good. No, guess we're killing Oyston. I mean, Chum's really not that important. Just, it sucked we had to take all that damage right there. What to do here? Because, like, on one hand, this very cleanly blocks all that damage. On the other hand, I have a Truth or Trickery I want to use. And I think now is the time to use it. Yes. Lame. Hey, Heart of Fiendal. I think we hit our second cycle. Wait. Yeah, because we haven't played Remembrance yet. We haven't shuffled. Meanwhile, Gravy's on like third cycle probably. What? And the erase face for 8? Sure. What? Uh, like, I don't even know what to do here. Because, like, we can. There's nothing to kill. think we just want to pitch out heart while we have it. Wait, hold on. What did I just target? Oh, hold on. I accidentally targeted myself with Oasis and not the erase face. Unfortunately, our hand doesn't do anything back. Yep, we literally can't do anything, so pass back to you. Hey, it's a whaler Humperdinck. Yeah. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Marshal that. Okay, well, we have our way to kill Whaler if it comes out. What? Discarding Riches. That is a play if I have ever seen it. Okay. I mean, if there's another blue on top of their deck, they can pitch to gold again, have 2 resources. And assuming that their whole hand is blues, you know. Okay. Yeah, cool. And then Whaler. Okay. Liar's Charm ourselves, make it 7. Get rid of Whaler. Oh. Is that something you can do? Oh, that's crazy. I did not know you could respond to the Watery Graveshaker with Remembrance. That's really cool. Well, Whaler Humperdinck's back. Thankfully, I think we can kill it with fire breathing. We are very quickly running out of ways to kill it, though. Let's hope we didn't find another remembrance. Three, four, 5, 6, 7. And then we can keep power play around. Oh wait, we also had an extra resource from there, so. No. Not pitch, not play remembrance. I need to pitch it. And then I can use Tunic for the last one. Yep. And then we'll play Sigil, get out of Arsenal, park the power play there. To probably kill Chum. Oh, that's a hand. Yeah, they've got 12 cards left. We've got 17 life. Whaler's dead. Unfortunately, they've got all their boats back in the deck, so it's definitely not over. But you know, it definitely could be worse. Okay, they only have 2 boats back in deck because they used Remembrance to target Whaler. I was thinking about playing a Liar's Charm there to make it so he can't play Rigor Mortis from Grave without discarding a card first. But even if I did that, they still have the resources to Dead Threads. Oh, CNC. That's also a card. Yeah, just do that, I think. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of Rigor Mortis this turn. we don't have a blue left. That was a very red hand we drew. But it should be okay. Yep, that's unfortunate. It's gonna be 8, so 1, 4, 7. I guess we use Quelling Flippers this turn. Yeah, we'll take the damage here. We'll call 1. And then, because we need to be able to kill Rigor Mortis, otherwise they're going to keep going too wide. Okay. Scuba. I'm wondering when he would come back. I remember he got pitched at the beginning of the game. Scuba is a good anti-fatigue plan. I don't know if it's correct to... Oh, wait, duh. We can't Gravekeeping Scuba because they're playing Scuba. Not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Yeah, it's whatever. I still have enough for everything on my turn, so. I really just wanted to make sure I could keep Gravekeeping in hand as well as pitch for to kill Scuba. On hit gold. Okay. Take the barkeep. Okay. You gonna give me a gold to put it back on the bottom? Anti-fatigue? No? Okay. So if they don't have remembrance, good, cool. All right, we need to get rid of. Although if they don't have remembrance here, they probably don't have any left. There's no allies in graves, so we just want to hit the conqueror. Because in case they do have another remembrance, we need them to not get that back. And we are going to get back Rouse the Ancients, Power Play, and Fire Breathing. No, not Fire Breathing. I think we just grab an 8 for Rouse. Gravekeeping doesn't matter really anymore. Because I'm assuming they don't have Remembrance. And if they do, they only have 1 and only 1 Conqueror left to grab. Or, wait, no. They still have 2 Conquerors left in deck. Nope, 1. There's 1 in grave. I'm just blind. See, like, we haven't killed Chum all game, and it's been just fine. I've been trying to find space to kill Chum, and honestly, I think I've been committing too much to killing him, because he really doesn't do anything into us. It's like, it's a little awkward if we need the tunic counter to pay for hammer, and there's a 6 separate ally out we're trying to kill, because they can respond to tunic and make us attack Chum, but that is the only time that Chum ever really matters. No, no, okay. 6, go again. Okay. Are there any allies in grave? Don't think so. I didn't see any go to grave. Yeah. Oh, they did undid again. Okay. I mean, to be fair, they're kind of on their last turn-ish. What? Oh, that was what they just did. Yeah. At this point, we just want to kill Chum on this turn, because that's half their ways of attacking. Although they probably have a Conqueror here, now that I think about it. Yep. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess we give it to him anyways. We can't actually block that out. Well, we can with Tunic. That's actually not true. I think we need to give him Tunic here. Because we want to kill Chum. I think once we kill Chum, they have no sources of damage left. And killing Chum is harder than just swinging a hammer at it. I have to have something big enough to kill Chum. Oh, hold on. I didn't. They had messaged me and asked if they could undo that whole turn because they messed it up. That's fine. Cool. if you guys didn't notice, this is the other person that runs this channel with me. Um, if you're active at all in the Purple Discord, you know them. Um, but they had messaged me and asked if they could redo that whole turn because they messed it up, and I didn't see it till just now, and that's fine. Okay, 6 on hit. Gold. I'm gonna play as if I didn't know that the what's it called? The Conqueror was coming next, because you know that's only fair. Um, because yep, I definitely would have wanted to prevent that gold. Unfortunately, we lose the arsenal here. Um, yeah, go down to 8. That was pretty good. All right, these. Okay. And chose not arsenal. Interesting. Well, we're gonna put that Liar's Charm in arsenal because we can't do anything with it. um, just playing Sawbones from hand. Okay. Okay. Um, I think we'll activate Lyath here. Interesting. Okay, and then we swing into Sawbones with this. Ah, yep. And they have 1 card left in deck, and it is a Sunken Treasure. So, yeah, there's nothing left that they can do here. As you can see, there is no damage left in that hand. So yeah, that is how you win into Gravy. It is entirely just hard fatiguing them, killing all the allies over and over again. Um, I didn't actually end up playing my Midas Touch, but that is usually just a good way out if there's too many allies on the board and you can't um, clear them all in one turn with attacks, obviously, because we don't have Go again really, except for Rouse. If you get a Whaler out and you just can't get power high enough to clear it, because you need basically a power play or a Rouse, um, and then you can remembrance it back up to 3 times, because we're running 3 into Gravy just because we um, there's a third one. We want to be able to get those power cards back as many times as we can. Not necessarily that it will go that hard into fatigue that we need all 3, but just because we want those power cards back as many times as possible. But yeah, as always, let me know if you have any questions, and thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.